doing the show. I love working. I like being off the road.
Uh-huh.
You know, I've been a comic for almost 20 years, so I'd do anything. I'd plant bushes in the Sahara bed.
Well, I remember those days on the road, but I wish you a lot of luck with anything but love.
Anything but love with Jamie Lee Curtis, and the whole cast is great. Wednesday nights at 9.
Have a wonderful time.
I'm got a rash. Let them all hear me plug. They'll mock me.
All right.
I'm presenting tonight.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We're going to go see Paul now. Oh, go take a pill.
Good. Take it away, Paul.
And ironically, here we are standing with the co-star of Anything But Love, Miss Jamie Lee Curtis. How are you?
Hello, Paul. Hi, Richard. Hi, Dan. I know all of those people.
There's no question. You know
Tim and Daphne.
You know pretty much everyone in the business.
I know everybody over there.
Really?
I'm very popular.
You are. You're an enormously popular person. Let me ask you this. Again, see? You gave me that look as if it was in
Be concise, Paul. You know that.
Yeah. This woman is literally making me stumble and perspire.
And by the way, if you think why I'm looking down, there's a monitor there.
No, but furthermore, why don't we take the camera down and just show the full length? Can we show the full length of Miss Curtis's dress here? Can we just pan the cameras down? This is the longest dress in the history of show business. There is just literally you could have cut that and made another pair of culottes for yourself. Why did you opt not to?
I'm not wearing any culottes. Ooh!
There's just literally nothing. Just this thing. Whoa, Jimmy, that's biology. You have biology?
Yeah, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. We are gone. Thank you and good luck and nice to see you.
Robin.
I will. Thank you so much.
Hi, Robin.
It's Robin. Robin, we toss to you. Go.
Thank you, and I'm here with Jane Curtin, who warns us not to expect much because she just took a cold capsule. Jane, how is life for you? Kate and Allie is no longer with us, and are you back home with the child?
I'm home. I'm actually busier than I thought I would be. I'm doing a play in New York next week called Love Letters, which is a wonderful play, and the Saturday night 15th anniversary is coming up next week, so I've got a lot to do.
I was just thinking that this is in some ways a reunion of Saturday Night Live. When you look around, there's so many generations here. Have you seen anyone or made special hellos yet?
Well, we all had our picture taken together last week. It was the first time I had met the new cast, and Dana Carvey and I are presenting an award together tonight, so that's fun.
That'll be a lot of fun. Now, do you have any special... What do you watch? What shows are you pulling for?
The Smurfs. I watch the Smurfs. Mostly Saturday morning TV.
Spoken like a true mother of a 6-year-old?
6.5, yeah. It's hard. I don't get a chance to watch that much television.
Well, that's the trade-off is that you're a mom and a happy mom. And congratulations and have fun at next week's 15th anniversary Saturday Night Live show.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Thank you, Jane. Now, let's see, where are we going? I think to Paul.
So beautifully done, Robin. You know, one of the highlights tonight's Emmy show is sure to be the tribute that the Academy is giving to Lucille Ball for her contribution in television. It's immeasurable, and there's no doubt that she will be remembered as its first lady. But what Lucy was to the golden age of television, Gilda Radner has been to its newest generation. Gilda's death was a loss to us all, but to some of her close friends, it meant even more. And here's Terry Garr.
It's not very often you meet someone whose very presence all at once inspires you, makes you laugh, compels you to try harder, and at the same time makes you feel comfortable because they're so unaffected. Well, one of those people was Gilda Radner. You know, there have been a number of women in comedy who have helped break barriers over the years, but few of them matched Gilda. And while she projected a sense of vulnerability with many of her characters, she also projected a great strength. Keeping up with Belushi, Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Chevy, that was a challenge. But over the years, the best remembered characters from Saturday Night Live may well prove to be Lisa Loopner, Rosanna Dana, and of course, Amelie Latella. And her personal fight for survival inspired all of us who knew her. And her book will undoubtedly inspire millions more. We're all so lucky to have been able to experience her magic, and we're grateful to her. When I think of Gilda, I think of courage, I think of generosity, and I think of spirit. And there's no doubt she'll be remembered for all of those. But beyond that, she'll be remembered for what she left us. And that will last forever.
Getting to know me.
As if this all were not enough excitement for one day, we are standing here with television's original and only Batman, Mr. Adam West. Adam?
This is really excitement, isn't it?
You have to know that Paul is saying, I want to do one thing today. I want to have my picture taken with the original Batman.
That was it.
Saying
I
that all
actually
day.
said that. And I thought it'd be some sort of bat tuxedo, but apparently it's more of a conventional.
Oh, yeah, it's ordinary. My cummerbund is wrinkling if you don't get me off of here, so let's go.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the rest of the Emmys. And we will see you, Robin.
Have a terrific night. It's going to be so much fun. You've got 3 more hours. So for everyone who was out in the field helping us introduce you to all of these people and just have a good time, thank you.
And we'll see you. Adam, was it a big thrill to meet me, I imagine?
Absolutely. I want a picture.
You bet.
I want a whole kit. I want an album.
Wow. Who would have figured, huh?
I love it.
Paul, and by the way,
Yes.
next year.
Really?
Yes, for
Okay.
you. For you.
I feel better. Great.
Us Magazine, live at the Emmys, was brought to you by Geo. Get to know Geo, the line of import-inspired cars and trucks, available right around the corner at your Chevrolet Geo dealers. Travel arranged through Northwest Airlines, taking off with a proud new look. Northwest Airlines serving more than 200 cities in 21 countries throughout the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, John LaRoquette.
Good evening, or as my Uncle Ormel says, bonjour, y'all. Welcome to the 41st Annual Emmy Awards. My name is John LaRoquette, and I'll be your host for the next 16 hours. Just kidding. I'm not really your host. As you may know, 1989 marks the 50th anniversary of television. And tonight, not only will we celebrate this year's outstanding achievements, we will also take a look back at some of the great television moments of the past half-century. When television was first unveiled at the 1939 World's Fair, few could have imagined how monumental its impact would be. In the years that followed, television would become an integral part of our lives, bringing families closer together, transforming a nation of listeners into a nation of viewers.
Now, friends, I know you'll enjoy a demonstration demonstration of my new television receiver. You not only hear the broadcast, but you actually see it on this screen.
This is station WX21, making a television broadcast direct from Niagara Falls.
Oh, isn't it thrilling?
Throughout its history, television has had the ability to reach out and touch its viewers.
Dear Dave, I'm not watching your show tonight, and there isn't a damn thing you can do about it. And an occasional fan, Pat Curtin, Ottawa, Ontario. Oh, yeah, Pat? You don't want to watch the show tonight, and you don't think there's anything I can do about it? There's nothing I can do about it? Is that the deal, Pat? Is that what you're telling me, buddy? Nothing I can do about it?
Nothing I can do about it, huh? You worthless little twit. Why are you sitting so close to the television?
Even the world's most important decision makers respond to this powerful tool.
Around your little $2 apartment. Guys like you. Come on, give Uncle Bobby a big wave. More than that. Now where's your friend? Hiya, kids.
Television has kept us informed. It sharpened our vision of the world, uniting us in moments of tragedy and triumph. Television has been a catalyst for positive social change.
I have a dream.
And taken us to worlds beyond our own.
Man on the moon.
But perhaps more than anything else, TV has entertained us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bob, first commercial television broadcast host. You gals who've tuned in, and I want to make this emphatic. If my face isn't handsome and debonair, please blame it on the static.
Say, kids, what time is it?
Good evening. I'm Ed Murrow. The name of the program is Person to Person.
America's the greatest land of all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
Activate main viewing screen.
It's time to blast off with Captain Video and his Video Rangers. And now we blast off for Pluto and the Moon.
See the moon? Gotcha. Here's Johnny.
Sorry about that, Steve.
My day, we was able to keep certain things in the proper perspective. Take keeping company, for instance. Your mother-in-law and me was going around together. It was 2 whole years. We never... I mean, there was nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. Not till the wedding night.
Yeah, and even then.
Give him a stripe or two off.
A wise man takes very good care of his horses and slaves if he wishes to prosper.
I love you. That gown is gorgeous.
Thank you. I saw it in the window and I just couldn't resist it.
But that's not the whole truth. There's much, much more. Tonight we have got lots of awards to give out, 50 years of television to celebrate, and hundreds of commercials. So, sit back, relax, and don't touch that dial.
Live from the Pasadena Civic Auditorium, it's the 41st Annual Emmy Awards, honoring outstanding achievements in television and celebrating television's 50th anniversary. Tonight's Emmy Awards is brought to you in part by Certs. Certs freshen's breath and it tastes great. It's 2 minutes in one. And by Geo. Get to know Geo, sold and serviced by Chevrolet Geo dealers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our first award is for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Drama Series. And the nominees are Larry Drake for L.A. Law, Jimmy Smits for L.A. Law, Richard Dysart for L.A. Law, Timothy Busfield for 30-something, Jonathan Banks for Wise Guy. And the Emmy goes to Larry Drake, L.A. Law.
Thank you all again. I had no idea. I didn't prepare anything. I don't know who to thank. I have no idea what to say. I would again like to thank everybody I thanked last year. The people in LA Law are the best. My coworkers, my family, my friends, and somebody in particular, Ruth DeSosa, my fiance, and my agents, because I promised I'd say their names. Judith Moss, Sam Goris, Jack Fields, Linda Howard, Tris Koopman, Arthur Turetsky, and, oh, don't fail me now, Bob Goodman. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
This year, the Academy has a new accounting firm. Yeah. Ernst & Young. And we are pleased to introduce our accountants. Kirk Calhoun, Nat Adler, and Mel Masuda. Thank you, gentlemen. You know, year after year, we bring the accountants out for a brief introduction like we just did, and then they disappear, giving us only a glimpse of the exciting, visceral world of accounting. But this year is different. Tonight, we'd like to show you a clip from a new show based on the lives of these three brave men.
They've got a secret that's got every Emmy nominee on edge, but getting it out of them is another story.
Oh, come on, boys. It's just one category. I'm sure I can make it worth your while.
They're the new accountants. And for them, Mum's not just the word, it's the law.
Damn!
With these guys, every calculation adds up to intrigue, action, and romance. You can bet your assets on The New Accountants, coming this fall.
Boy, those guys on Baywatch better run for cover, huh? For Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series, the nominees are Lois Nettleton for In the Heat of the Night, Michelle Green for L.A. Law, Susan Rattan for L.A. Law, Amanda Plummer for L.A. Law, Melanie Mayron for 30-something, and the Emmy goes to Melanie Mayron for 30-something.
Oh, God. I hope my dress stays up. I'd like to thank my executive producers, Ed Zwick and Marshall Herskovitz, for hiring me. My producers, Richard Kramer, Scott Wynett, Ellen Pressman, Lindsley Parsons, for giving their utmost, especially you, Richard. An amazing and tremendous team of writers, an amazing crew, the most generous and talented group of actors a gal from Philadelphia could ever hope to work with. Ken Olin, Patricia Wettig, Mel Harris, Peter Horton, Polly Draper, Timothy Busfield. I share this with you. Thank you, the Academy, ABC, MGM UA. Also, all my family and friends who've supported me over the years, literally. And, gosh, all the people who believed in me, no matter what I looked like. Thank you.
One, two, three,
What are you doing?
4. Don't open your eyes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We better make it 27, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Don't open. 26 and 27. Come on, woman. I hope you can swim. I can't swim. I can float for about 30 seconds. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, damn.
And now, Robert Duvall and Diane Lane.
Howdy, how you doing?
Robert, you look lovely tonight. I've never seen you in your city slickers. You look wonderful.
Thank you. I just wish I had worn my long johns tonight, but how about a poke?
We
For
love
later
you in
on
your
down
long
the line.
johns. That's okay.
In the category for Outstanding Writing in a Dramatic Series, the nominees are David E. Kelley for L.A. Law, I'm in the Nude for Love. Stephen Bochco, David E. Kelley, William M. Finkelstein, and Michelle Gallery for L.A. Law, His Suit is Her Suit. David E. Kelley, William M. Finkelstein, Michelle Gallery, and Judith Parker for L.A. Law, You're in Trouble Now. Joseph Dougherty for 30-something, First Day, Last Day. Edward Zwick and Marshall Herskowitz for 30-something, The Mike Van Dyke Show.
And the Emmy goes to... Hello? Oh, God. Joseph Dougherty, 30-something.
This is very encouraging. I can hold off on that day job. Writing 30-something is like a tag team novel, and the people I have the unique pleasure of doing that with are Ann Hamilton, Susan Chilladay, Liberty Godshall, Richard Kramer, Ed Zwick, and Marshall Herskowitz, and there are people I have to thank. It's early. Starting with Ed Marshall for asking me to write for the show and for giving me the opportunity to direct. Peter Horton, who directed the episode, a tremendous cast, especially in the case of this episode, Tim Busfield and Ken Olin, Steve Rosenblum, the editor, Scott Wynett, the supervising producer, some people whose names don't get mentioned, Catherine Slunge, Deborah Petro, and Mary Helfrich, who makes it possible. Just they put up with us, for one thing. I'll thank Harold Pinter and Preston Sturgis. And the really fun part is I get to thank my wife, Terry, who I hope understands how much of this belongs to her. Follow your bliss, and doors will open where you didn't know there were doors. Thank you very much.
The nominees for Outstanding Directing in a Dramatic Series are John Paskin for L.A. Law, To Live and Diet in L.A., Eric Lanaville for L.A. Law, I'm in the Nude for Love, Thomas Carter for Midnight Caller, pilot, Robert Altman for Tanner 88, The Boiler Room, and Scott Wynant for 30-something, We'll Meet Again.
And the Emmy goes to Robert Altman, Tanner 88. Robert Altman could not be here tonight. However, ABC News has been kind enough to furnish us with this exclusive acceptance simulation.
On behalf of the Academy, I'd like to present you with this.
Thank you. This is a great honor.
Right.
Annual Emmy Awards. We'll be right back with Arsenio Hall. The 41st Annual Emmy Awards will continue. Mr. Arsenio Hall.
Thank you and good evening. The nominees for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series are ... George Wendt for Cheers. Woody Harrelson for Cheers. Meshach Taylor for Designing Women. I was hoping I wouldn't have to say this name. Joe Rigobutu for Murphy Brown. Did I say that right? Did I get close? Peter Scolari for Newhart. The Emmy goes to Woody Harrelson. Cheers. Woody's not here this evening, but we have something for you over here.
Thank you very much to all the members of the Academy. I accept and I'm thrilled. Good night.
In the category of Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, the nominees are Rhea Perlman. Cheers. Estelle Getty, The Golden Girls. Faith Ford, Murphy Brown. Julia Duffy for Newhart. Catherine Hellman, Who's the Boss? The Emmy goes to... Come on, baby, get it. Rhea Perlman. Cheers.
This could really put you in a good mood, you know? I really had no expectations of being up here. I have nothing to say except thank you, and I love everybody on my show. I love especially the cast, Ted and Kirsty and George and Woody and John and Kelsey and Bibi and Jimmy Barrows, the director, and everyone. And hi, Lucy, Gracie, and Jake. Hi, Dan. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
The 41st Annual Emmy Awards will be right back with Paula Abdul. Tonight's program is brought to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Paula Abdul.
Ladies and gentlemen, we performers aren't the only ones who break a sweat in this business. Making good television involves some complex choreography in which a whole host of creative art folks have to be fast on their feet. The creative arts people are the camera people, designers, sound mixers, videotape editors, sound editors, set dressers, floor managers, all the committed individuals who seldom get to take their bows. But without them, television shows wouldn't exist. Just actors in the dark reading lines no one can hear. Last night, the best among these professionals were honored at the Creative Arts Awards ceremony here in Pasadena. Please join me in toasting some of the men and women without whose work we would have nothing to celebrate here tonight. Outstanding guest actor in the drama series, Midnight Caller.
Thanks, Mom.
Outstanding art direction for a series, Moonlighting.
We're hoping we get a permanent parking space out of this.
Outstanding cinematography for a series, Quantum Leap. Outstanding costume design for a series, Beauty and the Beast. Outstanding achievement in costuming for a series, 30-something. Outstanding achievement in hairstyling for a series, Quantum Leap.
Dreams do come true.
Outstanding editing for a series, single camera production, 30-something. Outstanding editing for a series, multi-camera production, Murphy Brown. Outstanding lighting direction, electronic for a comedy series, Who's the Boss?
Thanks a lot.
Outstanding guest actress in a comedy series, Murphy Brown. Outstanding achievement in music composition for a series, dramatic _ Falcon Crest.
It's just the greatest.
Outstanding sound editing for a series, Star Trek, The Next Generation. Outstanding sound mixing for a drama series, Star Trek, The Next Generation. Outstanding sound mixing for a comedy series or a special, Night Court. Outstanding technical direction, camera, video for a series, Night Court.
Yeah!
Outstanding guest actress in the drama series, Midnight Caller. Outstanding art direction for a variety or music program, The Tracy Ullman Show. Outstanding achievement in choreography, Disney MGM Studios Theme Park Grand Opening, and The Tracy Ullman Show. Outstanding costume design for a variety or music program, The Magic of David Copperfield 11, The Explosive Encounter. Outstanding lighting direction, electronic for a drama series, variety series, miniseries, or a special, The Magic of David Copperfield 11, The Explosive Encounter.
Look, there's nothing up my sleeve.
Outstanding sound mixing for a variety or music series or a special, Kenny, Dolly, and Willie, Something Inside So Strong.
Thanks, Ed Green.
Outstanding special events, Cirque du Soleil.
Bravo.
The 11th Annual Kennedy Center Honors, a celebration of the performing arts. The 42nd Annual Tony Awards.
Thank you, Broadway.
And the 17th Annual American Film Institute Life Achievement Award, a salute to Gregory Peck. Outstanding informational special, Lillian Gish, The Actor's Life for Me, American Masters. Outstanding informational series, Nature. Outstanding performance in informational programming, Portrait of America, Alaska.
I'm very proud of it. Thank you.
I'll be back a little later with the rest of the Creative Arts Awards, but right now I'd like to introduce two of my good friends, Tracy Ullman and Julie Kavner.
We're so proud of her. Oh, you got the envelope. Very, very proud. One of our first ones out of the 10, right? The big 10, yeah, right.
I'm so glad to be up here with you, Julie, because if you can love a girl, I love this girl. She's so great, because when I first came to America, and I was worried about my British accent, you know, getting employment, Julie took me under her wing, and she didn't let up until I spoke like an American. And now it's like, it's great, man. It's great, you know, I'm like getting jobs
I got an agent, you know, and it's got this great house, man, and like there's even talking like a business manager. Whoa, whoa, great. So thank you.
Well, it's always my pleasure to help you out, man.
Great, thanks, Julie. The best.
The best.
Julie.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll stop now. I'm so mad with this. Look at us. You look a jolly spiffing in your frock.
Yeah, well, I love your frock, baby. Hey, Tracy.
What?
We're all frocked up.
Bit suspect. Yeah. Now we'll get on with these categories, which is what? Okay. The nominees for Outstanding Writing in a Comedy Series are Diane English for Murphy Brown, pilot. David M. Stern for The Wonder Years, Losers. Matthew Carlson for The Wonder Years, Pottery Will Get You Nowhere. Michael J. Whitehorn for The Wonder Years, Our Miss White. And Todd W. Langan for The Wonder Years, Coda.
And the winner for the writing award is Diane English for Murphy Brown.
Oh boy, I'm going to blither. Thank you so much to an absolutely unbelievable cast who could make the phone book sound like great writing. Warner Brothers and CBS for all their support. My great friend and our brilliant director, Barnett Kellman, for being the calm in the eye of the storm. To my soulmate, and pal, Candice Bregman. She took my hand and we made this leap of faith together. And mostly I would like to thank my husband and partner, Joel Schakowsky. He's the reason that I'm up here right now, but this goes in my office, babe.
The nominees for Outstanding Directing in a Comedy Series are James Burrows for Cheers, The Visiting Lecturer. Terry Hughes for The Golden Girls, Brother, Can You Spare That Jacket? Barnett Kellman for Murphy Brown, The Pilot. Steve Miner for The Wonder Years, Birthday Boy. Michael Dinner for The Wonder Years, How I'm Spending My Summer Vacation. Peter Baldwin for The Wonder Years, Our Miss White. And the Emmy goes to Peter Baldwin, The Wonder Years.
I wish to thank the Academy for this, and directing has always been fun and rewarding to me. Each show leads on to another show, and somehow I arrived at Wonder Years, that great show. And so this is really extra icing on an already bountiful cake for my life. And I want to thank Neil Marlins and Carol Black, the creators of the show, Bob Rush, executive producer, Michael Whitehorn, who wrote Our Miss Brooks, Our Miss White. Not that old, Michael. Okay. And the staff and the crew and the cast, which is so great, Dan and Ollie and Olivia, Jason, Josh, Wendell Meldrum, who was Our Miss White. Of course, it's all easy with my pal Fred Savage, who's a talented guy, a good guy, and a great Cub fan, right? This is the year, I hope. Quick hello to my daughter Eleonora, who's watching, my son Drew, who's, if he hasn't switched to Nintendo yet, still with us. My other daughter Amy, who's in Germany with her family, and over there sitting pretty in gold, my wife Terry. I get to do it. I'm in the monkey suit with the gold, Terry. I love you. You heard it. Thank you very much.
I just can't believe my eyes. Did he go yet? Yes, he just stuck his head in the door and left. Yeah, I don't mean him. I mean him. I just can't believe my eyes. A stick of wood that talks.
Well, howdy doody, boys and girls, and welcome to the Howdy Doody Circus.
You've got a tear in your eye.
I do?
Well, now, wait a minute.
Shouldn't use the curtain.
Why not?
It belongs to NBC. Are you ready? No. Eh? No. No? All right. All right.
No, this isn't from Elvis Presley. Aw, that's the 10th letter in a row I didn't get from him.
I can recite the whole alphabet backwards. Backwards? Mm-hmm. Well, that's phenomenal. All right. Let's have the whole alphabet recited backwards. Okay? Watch this. Go ahead. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay, wait a minute. Turn around.
Do you like this fur?
Yes.
I went to the doctor and the rabbit died, so I just decided to wear it.
Oh, Mr. President, sir, look at this medical waste floating on the surface. Shouldn't we do something about it, sir?
No, Ollie. It's safer than the regular hospital food.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Piggy and Kermit the Frog.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, and you too. Oh, my frog and I thank you for giving us this wonderful award.
What?
We are thrilled that you are bestowing upon us the Grand Jury Lifetime Achievement Award for Non-Humans.
Wait a second, Piggy.
We are but two small ships on this ocean we call the show business. But with this award, with this award, we feel your waves of love lapping at our bows, lifting us to a tidal wave of excitement, a river.
Piggy.
No, I'm sorry. It is time now for a retrospective of our life's work.
What?
All right, roll the film.
What?
Dump the lights.
What? Piggy?
What?
Piggy. We're not receiving an award. We're giving one.
What?
There is no non-human award.
Giving an award?
Yes.
Giving? I don't understand the concept.
No. You see, there's no such thing as a category for non-human awards, you see.
Oh!
bucks for this wig for nothing? And I wasted a perfectly good water metaphor, you know, the waves of love thing?
That was very nice, yeah.
Fine. Okay, fine.
Oh, well, can we just get on with what we're here for now?
All right, fine. We are now going to give our next Oscar.
That's Emmy.
What?
This isn't the Oscars. This isn't the Oscars. It's the Emmys.
All right. I got to talk to you. Come on. What is this? Kermit. I cannot do the Emmys.
Well, why not?
I don't do television. I am a movie star.
Well, Piggy, look at all the important movie stars that are out here tonight who do television.
Really?
Sure. I mean, look over there. There's Danny Glover. Yeah. And there's Robert Wagner.
Oh, hello, Bobby.
Mm-hmm. Jane Seymour is over there.
Yo.
So what do you say, Piggy? Will you do it?
I would love to.
Oh, good.
The nominees for Outstanding Individual Performance in a Variety or Music Program are
Linda Ronstadt for Canciones de mi Padre, great performances.
Dana Carvey for Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm. John Rourke, Van Snowden, Tom Fountain, Sandy Grin, John Lovelady, Steve Sherman, Fred Spencer, Alan Troutman, and Todd Wolcott for Sid and Marty Krofft's DC Follies.
Maurice LaMarche, Van Snowden, Tom Fountain, Sandy Grin, John Lovelady, Steve Sherman, Fred Spencer, Alan Troutman, and Todd Wolcott for Sid and Marty Krofft's DC Follies.
And Julie Kavner for The Tracy Ullman Show.
And the winner is...
Just a second.
Where are you going?
A little bit technical difficulties with the flipper here. Okay. The winner is Linda Ronstadt. Congratulations, Linda.
I'd like to thank the members of the Academy for this great honor. Good night.
Thank you very much.
Lucy's not just a woman. You see, she's a force. A whole new idea in dynamic energy. Do you know how much the Russians will give for the plans to Lucy?
We'll continue with the 41st annual...
Okay, you're...
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, Mr. Doug Dutzman.
Thank you very much. Each year, the Board of Governors of the Academy presents a special award for achievement so outstanding and widely recognized that it is beyond the scope of our usual categories. This year's recipient is one of those handful of stars so beloved that she is known by her first name alone. To make the formal presentation, here's a true star in that small galaxy of TV greats who's celebrating his 40th year in that he's known by the profile of his nose alone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my very great pleasure to introduce Mr. Bob Hope.
very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's much better than money. Lucille Ball. She had a pretty face made for comedy. The timing of a fine Swiss watch and a genius for the subtleties of slapstick. No one ever looked better with a mouth full of peanut butter or a blouse full of chocolates. I Love Lucy and its successors were situation comedies, but they were always about the situation of being human, and humans responded. In one year, 1952, at 9 o'clock on Monday nights, 2 out of every 3 households welcomed Lucy, Ricky, Fred, and Ethel into their living rooms. Those that weren't watching were out buying TV sets. Since 1951, a day has not gone by when Lucy hadn't been seen in some American city. I once turned on my blow dryer and got her to show. When she left us so suddenly this year, she left behind a long and lovable legacy. Tonight, we thought we'd remember her with a sample of that legacy. But instead of showing you her familiar classic scenes, we found some brilliant but seldom seen moments of Lucy's lunacy. The first one is from the #1 Lucy pilot, which she and Desi honored. They financed it herself when no one would take a chance on the former showgirl and her Latin leading man. She was, as you're about to see, as funny as you could be without saying a word.
The charge, you were charged against William for being a master. That's what you have to explain now. Yes, please. Walk. Over your shoulder. She was funny even when you couldn't see her face.
and 65% of the profit.
Now, what's $1.5 million? Cary Grant's name on the picture alone is guaranteed to bring in an extra $3.5 million at the box office.
Oh, look, Evelyn, You'll save yourself a lot of headaches if you'll forget about Cary Grant. You know, the big brass around here got themselves caught in a very bad deal. Don't try to bail them out.
I know that, but I tell you, Emily, my heart's set on Cary Grant for that picture.
They can't afford Cary Grant. Where's the money coming from? We just spent a whole hour in the accounting department going over the budget. Where is the money coming from?
In fact, she could be hilarious with only an arm.
You're not kidding. She does have it on.
Yeah, and I can't get it off.
Oh. Of course, lovely to see you.
I'm dying to see the ring.
Ah, yes.
Absolutely fabulous.
It's fantastic the way it picks up the light, isn't it?
Yes. See you later.
Hello, Richard. Hello, Jim. All right, Jim Bacon, the Los Angeles Herald.
Yeah,
How are you?
lovely
I see.
to see you. Lovely.
Oh, you look sensational, Elizabeth.
You laugh.
You forgive me. Shall we forgive her?
Yes.
You know, Lucy means light, and that's what she gave us. And she still shines in all our hearts. I know that I'm not alone in saying I love Lucy and I miss her dearly. And to accept the Governor's Award, please welcome Lucille's husband, Gary Morton, right here.
Thank you, Robert. On behalf of Lucy, I'd like to express sincere gratitude to the Board of Governors and the Academy for bestowing this prestigious award. Lucy loved her work and loved the television industry. And she would have been deeply touched by this symbol of recognition. She also loved her public and was one of her great joys of a life that they loved her back. She believed in family, love, warmth, and humor, and all the values that her work continues to affirm for her television viewers in 80 countries throughout the world. Our marriage was blessed with laughter, which is a priceless bond for any couple. I was lucky to share so much laughter and happiness with her. Ladies and gentlemen, you made the Lucy I love very happy. Thank you very much.
The 41st Annual Emmy Awards is brought to you in part.
In the Academy's new home being built in North Hollywood, visitors will soon tour the new Hall of Fame Plaza honoring the greats of television. Students will use the new study and research center with its expanded library and archives. And the Academy will continue to involve young people in the future of television through student film awards and internships. This fall, in expanding our crusade against drugs and alcohol, the Academy will present a nationwide program dealing with substance abuse directed at the youngest viewers. And also, we are proud to present the first annual awards for the most effective college films on anti-substance abuse to these student producers.
Price Break. A price chopper price break. Get USDA choice beef boneless chuck roast, $1.57 a pound, only at Price Chopper.
Now look, let's get something straight right now, right here and now. A man's home is just like a ship. And on this ship, I am the captain. I am the captain of this ship. You understand that? You are nothing but a lowly third-class seaman. That's all you are. Your duties are to get the mess, swab the deck, and see that the captain feels good. That's all you have to do.
I know you're sensitive to the word, but how else do I describe a woman who stays home, runs the house, cooks, cleans, looks after the kids?
How about mule?
But Eunice, this is the time of day you should be slaving over a hot stove.
I am. Waiting for the TV dinner to thaw out.
Look, there are times when men want a place of their own.
I still say that girls have a right to anything that boys have.
How about beards?
That isn't funny.
Well, let me see. It really hurts, huh?
Yeah.
Right about in there?
Yeah.
You know what I think we ought to do?
What do you think?
I think we ought to eat.
And if you don't want my daughter, my only grandchild, living here with us, just tell me. And I'll rip your heart out.
You don't think I'm right about this, do you?
At least, forgive me, but I don't think there is a right or wrong to this situation.
I'm telling you there is.
Well, I would disagree with you, but
what?
but I'm afraid to.
Oh, Michael, it's just that this time is going by so fast when she's this little bear cub. And I don't think we should miss that. I mean, it could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Oh, my baby, my job, my baby, my job.
Come on, Puddin', my little whittle hunky bear.
Pig, don't do this to me. You know it shrivels up all my working parts.
My yummy-wummy hairy tummy. My simple wimple pimple bottom. Please. Oh, honey, I'll be a good girl for the rest of my life. I promise. And I'll never ask you for anything ever again. Okay, Donkey Wonky?
Oh, please. I'll do anything. Just shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lawrence Henderson and Robert Reed.
Thank you. Boy, it's really nice to be here.
It sure is. I am very excited.
You know, looking at that old clip of the Brady Bunch, I'd forgotten how grown up the kids looked.
Bob, that was us.
Reed.
The nominees for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Miniseries or a Special are Corin Corky Nemec for I Know My First Name is Stephen. Armand Asante for Jack the Ripper. Danny Glover for Lonesome Dove.
for my name is Bill W. Hallmark Hall of Fame. Derek Jacobi for the 10th Man, Hallmark Hall of Fame.
And the Emmy goes to Derek Jacobi, the 10th Man, Hallmark Hall of Fame. Derek Jacobi is not here tonight, but I'm sure he would want to thank the Academy for the honor. Thank you.
In the category for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Miniseries or a Special, the nominees are Glenn Headley for Lonesome Dove, Peggy Ashcroft for A Perfect Spy, Masterpiece Theater, Colleen Dewhurst for Those She Left Behind, Holly Bergen for War and Remembrance, Paula Kelly for The Women of Brewster Place.
And the Emmy goes to Colleen Dewhurst, Those She Left Behind. Unfortunately, Colleen Dewhurst couldn't be here tonight. However, we join her now live in Aspen, Colorado, where she's just completed filming her latest project called Terror on the Slopes.
Dr. Davis, telephone, please. Dr. Davis, telephone, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Katie Segal and Ed O'Neill.
Where's the food? It's backstage, honey, not on stage.
So you guys are the partridges, huh?
No, actually, we were the Bradys.
Yeah, don't you remember the 6 kids, Alice the maid, you know, here's a story of a lovely lady. Da, 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 da. Forget it, we're the partridges. Okay.
Well, now that we know who we are, let's get to what we're really here for.
To give an award?
Not yet.
To get an award?
Fat chance.
Actually, I think we're here to illustrate how television has changed over the years.
Well, I think that audiences are much more sophisticated and that the quality of TV has risen to meet this challenge.
Excuse me, Katie. Ed, you know, I really like your moving parts, honey. You know, you look a lot bigger than you do on television.
Florence, it's too late to change your image.
Oh, okay.
You know, we all play roles on TV, and it's nice to come out and let people see what we're really like. You'd be surprised at how many people think we're really as crude as the characters that we portray.
I think we better hurry. We're never going to get any food. There's a guy backstage going through the food like a saw.
Look, honey, this dress costs me a lot of money, and I really want people to see it.
Can we give the award now?
Oh, yeah, let's give the award now. The nominees for Outstanding Writing in a Miniseries or Special are J.P. Miller and Cynthia Whitcomb for I Know My First Name is Stephen. Bill Whitliff for Lonesome Dove. Abby Mann, Robin Vogt, and Ron Hutchinson for Murderers Among Us, the Simon Wiesenthal story. William G. Borchert for My Name is Bill W., Hallmark Hall of Fame. Allison Cross for Roe versus Wade.
And the Emmy Award goes to the writing team of Murders Among Us, the Simon Wiesenthal story. Abby Mann, Robin Vogt, Ron Hutchinson.
Thank you. I knew a man of such a stature that, to paraphrase Shakespeare, take it all in all, we may never know his like again. And that man was Martin Luther King. And he said to me one night, in despair, because people didn't know how many times he had to despair, what is there in human beings that make them want to feel superior to somebody else? And that's what I guess the Murders Among Us is about. And it's still happening today. From South Africa to Bensonhurst. And I want to thank you. I thank people to thank for being here, including my talented colleague, Ron Hutchinson, Bob Cooper, who worked 5 years to have this happen, Michael Fuchs, who has the courage to do things that many other people don't have the courage to do, Brian Gibson, a superlative director, and a group of wonderful producers, John Kennedy, Graham Benson, and I most of all want to thank the Academy for my 9th nomination. Thank you.
In the category for Outstanding Director in a Miniseries or a Special, the nominees are Larry Ellicam for I Know My First Name is Stephen. Simon Windsor for Lonesome Dove. Daniel Petrie for My Name is Bill W., Hallmark Hall of Fame. Gregory Hoblet for Roe versus Wade. Dan Curtis for War and Remembrance.
And the Emmy goes to Simon Windsor, Lonesome Dove. Simon Windsor could not be here tonight, so we're going to join him now on the set of his upcoming television movie.
All right, I'd like to thank the Academy for this great honor. It's a pleasure for me to win this award, and we can edit this part out here, and then I'll say something kind of clever and explosive, or maybe a long shot. I don't know. All right. Anyway, it's a great honor, and I'd like to thank you all very much. And just fade to black right there.
Okay.
Michael, it's a disease, not a disgrace. That's what I told your grandfather when people, friends, wouldn't come to visit him because he had cancer. They thought if they breathed the same air, they would develop a tumor. That's how people are. Come on. Give your grandma a kiss.
Today's a big day. We're going to be the first family on the block to get a television set.
Well, where shall we put it?
Well, here's my chair. There's the television set. Now we'll just decorate around this.
Gracie, what do you think of television?
Oh, I think it's wonderful. You know, I hardly ever watch radio anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my latest invention. This is a geography book. It's for children, you know. They can do their homework and watch television at the same time. See the idea?
One of the criticisms you often hear about television is that it's infantile. It's written for the juvenile mind, catering only to 12-year-olds. It's this kind of thinking that really gives me caca pants.
Now, there'll be no more television for you until you learn to keep your stall clean.
Oh, don't take away my TV set. That's cruelty to animals.
Science gave us hands to turn off television sets. Son, don't get fresh with me. I'll just reach over and turn that knob and off you go. That's all. Yeah, that's all. I'd like to see you try it. Huh? All right, you asked for it.
Oh, no, a rerun.
What the hell are you kids watching?
Our favorite show.
Well, you're not watching it.
For those of you at home watching your television sets, if you want to feel the power of Reverend Belair, grab the back of your TV and get a shot.
This one's for you, Elvis.
That was brutal and destructive.
And the ratings were fantastic.
I'm up.
Please welcome Kurt Cameron and Jasmine Guy.
Each year, the Academy chooses 2 Creative Arts Awards to be given on the Emmy telecast.
And this year, we are happy to present these for costuming and for makeup. The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Costuming for a Miniseries or a Special are Maria Harani for A Friendship in Vienna, Paula Cox, Andrea Weaver, Janet Lawler, and Stephen Kujay for Pancho Barnes. Francis H. Hayes for Unconquered. Bill Flores, Landis Williams, Barbara Lane, and James Mike Balker for War and Remembrance.
And the Emmy goes to Paula Cox, Andrea Weaver, Janet Lawler, and Stephen Kujay, Pancho Barnes.
5 years ago, give or take a couple of months, two people read me the story of Pancho Barnes. And I said, wanting a job, give me the show, I'll win you an Emmy. I've never said it before, and I promise I'll never say it again. So it won't ever work again. I didn't do it alone, and let's start by the we thanks. We thank Ryan Television, we thank Lou Andre, we thank Alice Pardo. There were also 8 other costumers who contributed to this award directly, aside from the wonderful group of people standing behind me. And 11 costume houses in the city of Los Angeles who provided us with the clothes because the writers were on strike and they were available for once. So we thank you very much, members of our peer group, for voting for us. And yeah, we got it, guys.
In the category for Outstanding Achievement in Makeup for a Series, the nominees are Margaret Becerra, Rick Baker, Norman Cabrera, Vincent Prentice, and Fred Blau Jr. for Beauty and the Beast Brothers. Michael Westmore, Gerald Quist, Jana Phillips for Star Trek The Next Generation, A Matter of Honor. Thomas R. Berman, Carol Schwartz, Barry Dryden Berman, and Robin Levine for The Tracy Ullman Show, The Subway.
And the Emmy goes to Thomas R. Berman, Carol Schwartz, Barry Dryden Berman, Robin Levine, Tracy Ullman.
I'm supposed to speak. I wasn't prepared for this. I want to thank Tracy Ullman. The producer of Gracie Films, Richard Sakai, Peter Schindler, all the writers, Ted Bissell, my wife, Barry, and Carol, and Robin Levine, and Billy Lockridge.
My husband, Tom, and my family.
Chip, you shouldn't be embarrassed to talk about sex. It should be something that we can talk about together. Thanks, Mom, but sex and mothers just don't go together. Chip, mothers have sex. Oh, man. For the job, and it's something we ought to be able to talk about. Okay. What do you want to know?
Lemon fresh, close.
The cast and crew of the Tracy Ullman Show. Tracy, I love you. You've all been a pleasure to work with. Thank you for my Emmy. Now here are the rest of the very recent Emmy Award winners honored last night at the Creative Arts Awards ceremonies. Outstanding Writing and Informational Programming, The Mind. Outstanding Performance in Classical Music Dance Programming, Dance in America, Baryshnikov Dances, Balanchine. Great performances. Outstanding Directing for Special Events, the 11th Annual Kennedy Center Honors, a celebration of the performing arts. Outstanding Performance in Special Events, the 31st Annual Grammy Awards. Outstanding Sound Mixing for Special Events, the 31st Annual Grammy Awards. Outstanding Writing for Special Events, the 42nd Annual Tony Award.
Thanks again.
Special Visual Effects, War and Remembrance.
War was wonderful to us.
Outstanding Art Direction for a miniseries or a special, I'll Be Home for Christmas. Outstanding Cinematography for a miniseries or a special, Shooter. Outstanding Costume Design for a miniseries or a special, Lonesome Dove. Outstanding Achievement in Casting for a miniseries or a special, Lonesome Dove.
I'm honored.
Outstanding Animated Program for programming 1 hour or less, Garfield, Babes and Bullets.
Especially, I'd like to thank my cat.
Outstanding Editing for a miniseries or a special, single camera production, War and Remembrance.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Outstanding Editing for a miniseries or a special, multi-camera production, Dance in America, Gregory Hines' Tap Dance in America, great performances.
I'm really thrilled.
Outstanding Achievement in Hairstyling for a miniseries or a special, Jack the Ripper. Outstanding Achievement in Makeup for a miniseries or a special, Lonesome Dove. Outstanding Achievement in Engineering Development, Pacific Video Incorporated, and Cinema Products Corporation. Outstanding Classical Program in the Performing Arts, Bernstein at 70, great performances. Outstanding Achievement in Music Composition for a miniseries or a special dramatic underscore, Lonesome Dove.
Thank you, Larry McMurtry.
Outstanding Achievement in Music Direction, Christmas in Washington. Outstanding Achievement in Music and Lyrics, Beauty and the Beast. Outstanding Sound Editing for a miniseries or a special, Lonesome Dove.
We won!
Outstanding Sound Mixing for a drama miniseries or a special, Lonesome Dove. Outstanding Technical Direction, Camera, Video for a miniseries or a special, The Meeting American Playhouse. Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series, Dear John. Outstanding Children's Program, Free to Be a Family.
And to all the kids in the Soviet Union and the United States, thank you.
Congratulations to all.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Reiner and Fred Savage.
Thank you. Before we give out an award, I just want to tell you, Fred, that I think your show, The Wonder Years, is one of the freshest and funniest shows on TV today.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reiner. Thank you.
It just occurred to me, do you have any idea who I am?
Yeah, sure.
You do?
Yeah, you're Rod Reiner's father.
Yes, right, of course. You worked with my son, Rob. That's right.
Yeah, well, he directed me in The Princess Bride, and I watch him in All in the Family.
But you don't know that I used to be somewhat of a television star myself.
Really?
Well, of course, it was a few years ago. You probably never saw the show of shows.
No, sorry.
I understand. That's the way it goes. The young people have taken over and forget who the pioneers were in the business.
Miss Reiner?
The ones who set the standard and made it possible for kids like yourself
Mr. Reiner.
to boom ahead and... Yes.
I can't promise you anything, but I'll make a couple of calls to see what I can do.
Would you? I'd really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, it's nothing, it's nothing.
Good.
In the category...
You won't forget, will you?
No, I'll talk to my secretary as soon as we get off stage.
Okay, great.
In the category for Outstanding Directing in a Variety or Music Program, the nominees are Don Misher for Dance in America, Gregory Hines Tap Dance in America, great performances. Debbie Allen for the Debbie Allen Special. Jim Henson for the Jim Henson Hour, Dog City. Hal Gurney for Late Night with David Letterman in Chicago. Ted Bessel for the Tracy Ullman Show, DUI, Family Therapy, 9 minutes and 52 seconds over Tokyo, and Conjugal Visit.
And the Emmy goes to Jim Henson, the Jim Henson Hour.
Ooh. Gee, thanks. I don't think I've ever gotten an award for directing before. It's a real big kick. I don't think I've enjoyed a show as much as this show, Dog City. We had a terrific script by Tim Burns, a wonderful set by a guy named Val Strasvec, lighting by John Rourke, and a terrific cameraman, Rick McVickers. And then, on top of that, of course, the characters were all built by our creature shop in New York, and wonderful puppeteers. The team of guys that have been working with me for many years are such a pleasure to work with. They're just a joy, and on behalf of all of us, I thank you very much.
The next category has more than 60 nominees. Fred, what do you think?
I don't know. I got to be in bed by 10, so it's...
Yeah, me too. We'll never make it. I think it might be a good idea to get a couple of pros out of here who have great style and finesse and can stay up late.
The top tunes all over America, as determined by your Hit Parade survey.
From Hollywood, it's another edition of American Top 40. I'm Shadow Stevens, and we're ready to begin this week's musical adventure on the official Billboard chart.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Andre Baruch and Shadow Stevens.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be here. Isn't it, Andre?
That's right. And now, let's tell the folks out there what our lucky winners will be taking home tonight.
It's an Emmy, but not just any Emmy. It's the Emmy for Outstanding Writing in a Variety or Music Program.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, son, do you think you can handle the first one on your own?
Gee, it's kind of a long one. I think you better take it.
All right. The nominees for Outstanding Writing in a Variety of Music Program are the writers of Late Night with David Letterman's 7th Anniversary Special, Steve O'Connor, Joe Toplin, Matt Wickline, Jeff Martin, Gerard Mulligan, Randy Cohen, Larry Jacobson, Kevin Curran, Fred Grape. I think because of the fact that I've memorized this, I better put on my glasses. Oh, yes. Adam Resnick, Boyd Hale, Rob Burnett, David Letterman, Chris Elliott.
The writers of Not Necessarily the News: Matt Newman, Larry Arnstein, Steve Barker, David Hurwitz, Lane Sarasone, Billy Kimball.
The writers of Saturday Night Live: Jim Downey, John Bowman, A. Whitney Brown, Gregory Daniels, Tom Davis, Al Franken, Shannon Gahan, Jack Haney, Phil Hartman, Lorne Michaels, Mike Myers, Conan O'Brien, Bob Odenkirk, Herb Sargent, Tom Schiller, Robert Smigel, Bonnie Turner, Terry Turner, and Christine Zander.
And George Meyer.
And George Meyer, if you insist.
The writers of The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson: Raymond Siller, Michael Berry, James Mulholland, Bob Keane, Andrew Nichols, Terrell Vickers, Tony DeSena, Patrick Barone, Bob Smith, Hal Goodman, Larry Klein, Kevin Mulholland.
The writers of The Tracy Ullman Show: James L. Brooks, Heidi Perlman, Jerry Belson, Ken Eston, Sam Simon, Mark Flanagan, Jay Cogan, Wallace Wolodarski, Michael Sardo, Dick Blasucci, Matt Groening, and Tracy Ullman. How come you get all the easy ones?
And the Emmy goes to the writing team of Saturday Night Live: John Pullman, A. Whitney Brown, Gregory Daniels, Tom Davis, Al Franken, Shannon Goins, Jack Handy, Bill Hartman, Lorne Michaels, Mike Myers, Conan O'Brien, Bob Odenkirk, Herb Sargent, Tom Schiller, Robert Smigel, Bonnie Turner, Terry Turner, Christine Zander, and George Meyer.
A lot of people wonder why it takes such a large writing staff to write a show like Saturday Night Live, and it's basically because we carry a lot of dead wood. I know all of us would like to thank a lot of people, especially the cast, who not only make our stuff look great, but also write stuff, so there's even more people. Also, our producer, Jim Downey, our executive producer and fearless leader, Lorne Michaels, the whole staff at Saturday Night Live, and especially for the writers, Cindy Nathanson, our researcher, and the PAs, without whom we couldn't get the show on, Sandy, Tracy, Claire, and Kiki. Thank you.
Oh, for heaven's sake. What's the matter? Look at these eggs. They're sunny side up, and I wanted them flipped over. Flipped over? Yes.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
What's the matter?
You've done so much talking, you got me all mixed up. I made my eggs sunny side up, and I wanted them flipped over.
Flipped over? Wait a minute, I'll do it.
The 41st Annual Emmy Awards will return with
We've got nothing in common, just nothing in common. We're sorry to state, may I tell you something? Your thanks for the memory makes us all running high. When you sang White Christmas, our parakeet died. He was drunk. We got nothing in common at all.
Nobody near us to see friends or relations, a weekend vacation. You won't have it known, dear, that we on a telephone, dear.
If you will play for my copy of the daddy's copy, you get all my applause. And that is simply because my honey and baby simply crazy about rap. Oh, my darling, I love you.
Man, that's pretty.
Shout hallelujah. So let's tell the world and just get happy about it now. Yeah, happy days.
Oh, too high.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances?
Kill 'em, Ed.
We'd be sharing love before the night was through. See the day of glory. See the day of glory.
No fight, no fuse, and no egos, amigos, together.
If I say that your tongue is vicious, if I call you uncouth, it's simply that. Who else but a boy, somebody will sit down and tell you the truth. Oh, babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
We'll be buddies, just like Huntley and Brinkley. We're Andrews and Burnett. Wherever we go, we belong. We belong. We belong together.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Lee Curtis and Richard Lewis.
I'm not shocked. You look fantastic.
What, this old dress? No.
Oh, like you didn't like buy a dress for this? This is not like a big night. It's the Emmys. This is, come on. You said you bought it.
Okay, fine. You look nice, too.
Yeah, but this is, quite frankly, this is a rental. It's no big deal.
You mean somebody else wore that before you?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, wow. Far out. Apparently Jackie Mason. This is phenomenal.
Did you see all the celebrities backstage?
Well, forget it.
I got to meet Bob Hope.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He was a little nervous, They asked me to talk to him just to calm him down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They asked me to walk Lassie, and between you and me, she was a little nervous, too, quite frankly.
It's exciting, though. It's 50th anniversary of television. Some of the people that were here at the very beginning are here tonight, and I must say, they look wonderful.
Yeah, I know. I hate to break this news, but I had I was with Howdy Doody backstage, and...
Well, what is he now, about 40?
Well, yeah, but in puppet years, that's about 135,000. And he's not doing well. Look, I love the guy, but he's not doing well.
No?
And he showed me his last X-ray, and he's got termites, quite frankly. And
You know, I thought he was looking a little thin, but you know, maybe we should see him afterwards. Anyway, we should do
absolutely,
this.
yeah, let's do this.
Okay, you do it.
Oh yeah, I
No,
do.
You do it.
Okay, I should do it. I can't. No.
No, do it.
Well, I can't do two things at once. It's like you know, making love and enjoying myself. It's a hard thing. Should I do this?
You do this.
Oh yeah, the nominees for Outstanding Variety Music or Comedy Program are The Arsenio Hall Show, Dance in America, Gregory Hines, Tap Dance in America, great performances. Late Night with David Letterman, Saturday Night Live, The Tracy Ullman Show,
And the winner is, the Emmy goes to, excuse me, Tracy Ullman Show.
As you can tell, we're surprised. Tracy.
Totally surprised. We're sitting there going, like this. We are thrilled to bits. We are just so thrilled. I mean, this show, thank you, Fox. Like, it's just the hardest thing to do. We go through agony. I go through agony. They make me go through agony. It's not funny. It could be funny. It's getting better. And thank God I got James L. Brooks to take me under his wing, Jerry Belton, Heidi, Mark, Richard, Ken, Ted. Oh, we're so happy. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Yeah, we're happy. Thank you, God. Thank you, my husband, Alan McCune, who puts up with me, and my dear Mabel Ellen.
Alexander the Great was gay. Plato was gay.
Plato? Mickey Mouse's dog was...
My knees hurt very bad right now.
Please welcome Marlo Thomas and Robert Wagner.
The lead actors and actresses in a miniseries or a special face a difficult task. They don't have the time that actors in a regular series do to win over their viewers.
How true. Our nominees tonight, then, are not only survivors, but victors in one of our craft's most unforgiving forums.
The nominees for Outstanding Lead Actors in a Miniseries or a Special are Diane Lane for Lonesome Dove, Angelica Houston for Lonesome Dove, Amy Madigan for Roe versus Wade, Holly Hunter for Roe versus Wade, Jane Seymour for War and Remembrance,
And the Emmy goes to Holly Hunter. Roe versus Wade.
holy smokes, with Robert Duvall sitting right in front of me. I'd like to thank NBC for getting this movie on the air. And I'd like to thank my director, Greg Hoblet, and my producer, Michael Mannheim, for being so stubborn and for being real collaborators with me and the other actors. And I'd like to thank Alison Cross for giving me great words to say. And I would really, really like to thank Amy Madigan for just being so graceful and being, you know, like to thank the real-life Jane Roe, Norma McCorvey, for continuing to fight to keep women from being second-class citizens. And also for refusing to give up her right for a reproductive choice. Thank you very much. I'm thrilled.
In the category for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Miniseries or a Special, the nominees are Robert Duvall, Lonesome Dove. Tommy Lee Jones for Lonesome Dove. Ben Kingsley for Murders Among Us, the Simon Wiesenthal story. James Woods for My Name is Bill W., Hallmark Hall of Fame. John Gielgud for War and Remembrance.
And the Emmy goes to James Woods.
What a lot of people out there don't know is that when you leave to go to the bathroom, they have people sit in your chair so it doesn't look empty. The guy sat in my chair. I said, good, now you can worry about Robert Duvall and Ben Kingsley and John Gielgud, Tommy Lee Jones. 4 truly incredible actors. To be numbered among them was truly an honor. This is beyond belief. To have played a man whom I consider truly a saint was the most seminal honor of my career. A man I believe has done more to heal the human condition than Jonas Salk and Madame Curie and Dr. Ehrlich put together. To have worked once again with my friends at Hallmark, with Peter Duchot, with James Garner, who is some kind of good luck charm around here, I'll tell you, with Dan Petrie and Joe Beth Williams. To have the love and support of my family, my mom who was here tonight, and I said, Mom, come, because I ain't going to win tonight, so we can be relaxed and you can just come, but I'm really glad she's here. My new bride, Sarah, my stepfather, Tom, my late father, may he rest in peace, and my brother, Mike. And to Todd Smith, my agent, whom I forgot to thank the last time, and to all of you, God bless you and thank you very, very much.
$145. This fine young buck, $145. Milli will give me $150. Milli will give me $150. $150. $150, Sir Robert. $155. Sold.
Ain't going to hurt you. You just stay quiet now. You belongs to Master Reynolds now. That's all there is to it. Ain't no more in Africa getting him, man. Now you listen to old fiddler if you want to keep it alive. You in America now. You hear me talking, nigga? You in America.
Please welcome Angela Lansbury.
Outstanding drama comedy special is a very meaningful category, for it shows that this medium is capable of exploring complicated issues with sensitivity. Life is full of mysteries and tragedies, and it cannot be neatly resolved in an hour or sometimes even a generation. And television has not shied away from them. Tonight's nominees are the proof. In the category of Outstanding Drama Comedy Special, the nominees are David, Day One, AT&T presents Murderers Among Us, the Simon Wiesenthal story. My name is Bill W. Roe versus Wade. And the Emmy goes to... Now, in this category, there is a tie. Therefore, I'm going to present the first award to Day One, AT&T Presents. Aaron Spelling, E. Duke Vincent, executive producers, David W. Rinkel, producer.
I wish that Aaron were here tonight so I could tell him what a great pleasure it was, what an honor it was to have made this show with him. In the 4.5 years since we began, we had help from more people at CBS and AT&T and Aaron's company and Paragon Films and World International Network, and I can thank here tonight. But I would like to thank the most extraordinary cast and crew, Brian Dennehy, David Strathairn, Michael Tucker, all the rest of our 90 speaking parts, that marvelous cast, and our most extraordinary and talented director, Joe Sargent, who it's always an honor to work with. And lastly, I'd like to thank my wife, Vicki, who makes it all so worthwhile. Thanks.
On behalf of Aaron, I'd just like to say that first there was the word, we had David Rintel's. Then there were two words, and they were Joseph Sargent. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Academy.
the Emmy goes to Roe versus Wade. Michael Mann, executive producer, Gregory Habit, producer Allison Croft, co-producer.
Thank you. Just have a small novel to read you this evening. It took 4 years to bring Roe versus Wade to the screen, and we shared this moment with those people who helped along the way. In particular with Holly Hunter and Amy Madigan for their amazing talent, a cast and crew who made it a privilege to come to work each day. Snuffy Walden for his music, Marianne Mill for her support, with the people at NBC, Brandon Tartikoff and John Agolia, Don Lockery, Bill Phillips, and Gary Considine, Tony Masucci, Judy Rannon, and Amy Adelson, and especially Laurie Openden, Frank Dowling, and our sponsors, each of whom stood up to be counted when it would have been easier to run and hide. And I thank my collaborators, Alison Cross for her powerful words, Gregory Hoblet for his remarkable vision. And personally, I want to thank Bill Schwartz and Andrew Solt for the introduction, and my incredible wife, Janice Sircone, for her love and inspiration. And finally, we share this award with the real Jane Roe, Norma McCorvey, Sarah Weddington, Linda Coffey, Connie Gonzalez, Ron Weddington, Jay Floyd, and Bob Flowers, who had the courage to fight for what they believed in. We are honored to have been given the opportunity to tell their story. Thank you.
How do you like it so far? Oh, well, same to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Smits and Melanie Mayron.
Thank you very much.
The nominees for Outstanding Miniseries are I Know My First Name is Stephen, Lonesome Dove, A Perfect Spy, War and Remembrance, The Women of Brewster Place.
The Emmy goes to War and Remembrance. Dan Curtis, executive producer, Barbara Steele, producer.
Major shock. I want to thank the people who worked on this show. It took longer than World War II, I know, but I love actors, and these are the greatest actors. I love them, and what they did, they brought this thing to life, and they made it happen. I had guys out there who died out there, who just hung in for years and fought and fought and fought, and we all wanted to bring this message. We want to talk about the 11 million people that died, and we didn't want to fail them. And I just, no matter what happens in our life, I just want this thing to if it has taken one step toward making people understand what happened back then, and if it takes one step towards stopping it from ever happening again, then we've accomplished our mission. And I want to thank ABC for having the guts to pony up the dough for this. And Brandon Stoddard for fighting to get it out there. Jane and John and Polly and, if I wait to hear it too long, because we got 900 people on the show. If I don't mention your name, please don't hate me. I love you all. Barbara got me through, and my wife Norma, who carried me throughout the world, took care of me and kept me up when all things were going down the tubes. And Bronco Lustig, who lived in Auschwitz, is 13 years old, and we never could have gotten on the screen what we got without that man who survived it and put it there for me. To Bob Covert, who wrote a great score, and everybody else, and I thank the Academy. We love you.
What's the job?
The job is that of associate producer.
Associate?
Something wrong?
No, I like it. Associate producer.
The job pays $10 less a week than the secretarial job.
That'll be fine.
If you can get by on 15 less a week, we'll make you a producer.
No, I think all I can afford is associate producer.
The stars of Designing Women, Meshack Taylor, Annie Potts, Dixie Carter, and Jean Smart.
Hi. We are the Designing Women with our Man of the Hour, and we'd just like to say how happy and excited we are to be seen here tonight on the Fox Network, as opposed to the relative obscurity of CBS.
That's right. But most of all, we're excited about our show being nominated as Best Comedy.
Thank you. We've just completed our first 70 episodes spanning every topic from AIDS to interracial dating, breast cancer, women in the ministry, politics, and patriotism. And so far, we have received 1 Emmy for hairdressing. So, as you can imagine, the big question on all of our minds tonight is, how do you like our hair?
But don't get the wrong idea. I know these ladies, they are truly honored to be chosen as presenters, even if they themselves have not been nominated. Right, ladies?
Oh, yeah.
It's just an honor to be part of the spirit of the Emmys.
Sure. Like we don't know the real reason we're here, to ridicule each other's clothing.
Well, we have some Best Actress categories coming up. We'll see about the true spirit of the Emmys. You know, those cameras don't pick up everything the losers do.
What do you mean?
I mean, like standing up and yelling, who did you sleep with, you filthy piece of trash, you know, stuff like that.
Well, I certainly won't hear anything like that coming from our mouths, because we love Candy and Blair and Bee and Betty and Rue.
TV sisters.
Yes. And I'm sure if Suzanne Sugarbaker were here, she'd say the same thing.
Oh, you think so? I don't think so.
Why? What do you think that she'd say?
Oh, I don't know. Probably something like, it's okay, Candy. Even though you're a rich movie star married to a famous French film director and nominated for an Emmy, we don't mind. Just go ahead. Take all the prizes. In fact, why don't you just take our firstborn child?
Of course, it's not something that we would ever say. That would be tacky.
Jean, how far apart are those contractions?
About 2 minutes.
On that note, I think that we should present the next award.
And quickly add that even if we don't win Best Comedy tonight, it's okay because we're Southern and we can accept defeat graciously. For the time being.
Of course, just as a extra little insurance, we've got that little Wonder Years Moppet Fred Savage tied up backstage. If you ever want to see his cute little face again, let me tell you something.
And the nominees for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series are Linda Hamilton for Beauty and the Beast, Dana Delaney for China Beach, Susan Day for L.A. Law, Jill Eikenberry for L.A. Law, Angela Lansbury for Murder, She Wrote.
And the Emmy goes to Dana Delaney.
Oh, my God. I was terrified about winning because then I'd have to make a speech. Do you think that's fear of success? I don't know. I would first like to thank my agent, Jenny Delaney, no relation, who, without whose advice, I probably wouldn't have done China Beach. She said to me, and I'm glad you came tonight. She said to me that the bottom line is good writing, and she's right. China Beach is great writing, and it's a wonderful cast. I love every one of you. It's an amazing crew that work ridiculous hours, and supportive and challenging producers that take great creative risks, and I'm honored to work with all of you. I also would like to say I'm very proud to be working in television. I think that it's the most exciting medium there is today, especially for women, and there's just no end to what you can do on television. On a different note, I'd like to thank the women who served in Vietnam. I will never know what it was like to have been there, but I would like to thank you for sharing your experiences with me and allowing me to pay you the tribute that you so greatly deserve, as late as it is. And most importantly, I would like to thank John Sacred Young, who believed in me when others lost faith, who taught me to trust myself, and who taught me to trust the silences. Thank you.
In a drama series, the nominees are Ron Perlman for Beauty and the Beast, Edward Woodward for The Equalizer. Carol O'Connor for In the Heat of the Night. Michael Tucker for L.A. Law. Ken Wall for Wise Guy.
And the Emmy goes to Carol O'Connor in The Heat of the Night. Unfortunately, Carol O'Connor couldn't be here tonight. However, we do have a camera crew standing by on the set of his upcoming miniseries, The Longest Night.
People on the crew, and my lifetime friend, Merrill Perry. Thank you very much.
Please welcome John Goodman.
The nominees for Outstanding Drama Series are Beauty and the Beast, China Beach, L.A. Law, something. Wise Guy. And the Emmy goes to L.A. Law, Stephen Bochco, Rick Wallace, David E. Kelly, Scott Goldstein, Michelle Gallery, William M. Finkelstein, Judith Parker, Philip M. Goldfarb, Alice West.
I was trying to be a good sport out there. How about this, huh? Thank you. Last year, after 30-something's much-deserved Emmy, I whispered to Rick Wallace, work harder. He did, we all did. The success of L.A. Law is overwhelmingly due to the efforts and talents of these writers, producers, and actors who together form as fine an ensemble as I have ever been privileged to work with. I thank them all. I thank the Academy. I thank all my friends at NBC and 20th Century Fox for their continuing support. Rick.
Oh, this is a surprise. We're very proud. We accept this award for our sensational crew, headed up by our cameraman, David Plen, for our casting director and his staff, for our very talented editorial department, our production staff, our office staff, for my assistant Marinelle Guy, for our post-production crew, for all of us, and from all of us, thank you very much.
And last but not least, our phenomenal cast who dedicates themselves to this product day after day, week after week, making it possible for us producers to have moments like this one. Thanks to them and thanks to the Academy. Bye.
Mr. Television. That was violence on television, not violins. Violence.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yes.
Never mind.
The 41st annual.
Hi, Raymond.
Yeah.
It's me, Pete.
Yeah, Pete. Yeah, Pete Rose. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Pete Rose. Yeah, definitely Pete Rose. Definitely Charlie Hustle, 330.
Right, great. All right, Raymond, here's your cheese balls. Now, what do you got for me on opening day?
Yeah.
Damn you overweight porker. How can anyone in your condition oppose physical exercise? Sure, there's been over-commercialization with jogging clothes and jogging magazines. But better jogging than your favorite pastime, clinking ice cubes and vomiting on yourself.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
Well, isn't that special?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dana Carvey and Jane Curtin.
The nominees for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series are Blair Brown for The Days and Nights of Molly Dodd, Betty White for The Golden Girls, Beatrice Arthur for The Golden Girls, Rue McClanahan for The Golden Girls, and Candace Bergen for Murphy Brown.
And the winner is...
You're supposed to say the Emmy goes to.
And the Emmy goes to... Sorry, first time.
Novice.
Candace Bergen.
Like I have any prayer of enjoying this award now, I'll have to crawl to their set on my knees and give it to them tomorrow. So for the designing women and for Murphy Brown, I thank you. This is all thanks to a remarkable woman named Diane English, who is the heart and soul of Murphy Brown. And it's thanks to our director, producer, Barnett Kellman, the beguiling, the beloved Barnett Kellman, who has directed us since the pilot and brings out the best in all of us and our material. And if anyone deserves this, it's my cast members, my compadres, who I love as friends and who I learn from as actors, our writers whose every comma we respect, practically. Our amazing crew who makes every day a pleasure and who are talented and funny and kind. Joel Schukowski, our executive producer, Harvey Shepard, Steve Papazian, and everyone at Warner Brothers, CBS for their support, and to the Television Academy, I'm so grateful. And Dad, if you're watching, this is for you. Thank you.
In the category for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series, the nominees are Ted Danson for Cheers, Richard Mulligan for Empty Nest,
Michael J. Fox for Family Ties. John Goodman for Roseanne. Fred Savage for The Wonder Years.
The Emmy goes to Richard Mulligan, Empty Nest.
This is a big surprise, and I do thank the Academy for this very generous gift. And I do thank those who made this moment possible. NBC, Tony Thomas, Paul Witt, Susan Harris, Hal Cooper, my director of the season, whom I love very much. Great staff of writers. My fellow actors, Christian McNichol, Donna Manoff, David Leisure, Park Overall, Bear, the dog, and his trainer, Joel Silverman, and a crew I would have for family. But I'm mostly grateful to be here tonight to speak the name of Catherine Damon, Skipper Damon, my friend, whom I called Toots, who was awarded this trophy by you all in 1980, but was denied in that particular year, and now is denied forever the distinction and the pleasure of appearing before you and expressing herself. So, Catherine Damon thanks you from the bottom of her heart. Wishes you take it easy, God bless you, and good night.
Mexico, we work from Maine to Mexico. There's nothing like this Mexico of ours. Our show tonight is powerful. We'll wow you with an hour full of howls from a shower full of stars. We're the merry Mexico men. Tonight we may be showmen. Tomorrow we'll be servicing your car. I wipe the pipe, I pump the gas, I rub the hub, I scrub the glass, I touch the clutch, I mop the top, I poke the choke. I sell the pop, I clear the gear, I block the knock, I jack the back, I set the clock. So join the ranks of those who know and fill your tank with Texaco. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing America's #1 television star, who is the apple of his mother's eye,
Yes, here he is in person, the man who started it all, Mr. Television, Milton Berle.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to be appearing on this telethon, and I want you to know how happy I am to be in this spot. Yeah, I miss Gilligan's Island and Love Boat. I don't want to bore you with a lot of wonderful material, but I do want to tell you that there's someone in the audience tonight. I'd like to stand up and take a bow. He's been on television, had his own series. I like him sitting over there. If we can put a spotlight, fake it like you did the rest of the show. And ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Mr. T. Let's give him a big hand sitting over there, Mr. T. Oh, wait a minute. Hold it. I thought it was him. I'm sorry. Pardon me, madam. The nominees. Oh, this is a good audience. I do the whole show. Now, Mr. T. No, I said that. Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees for Outstanding Comedy Series are Cheers, Designing Women, The Golden Girls, Murphy Brown, The Wonder Years, and the Emmy goes to Cheers.
Thank you, Mr. Television.
Cheers.
Oh, this is nice. When you get to your 8th year in television and your 3rd year in syndication, the only accolades you really get accustomed to are things like, oh yeah, Cheers, I love that show. I watch it every night at 11. When's Sam going to get together with the blonde? To win this among such fresh and new and exciting competition indicates that our efforts to keep Cheers fresh and new and exciting have been recognized. And that's so wonderful. Oh, I wish the brothers and Jimmy were here. Glenn and Les Charles and Jimmy Burrows have created a show and created characters that have lives of their own and grow and change and are always interesting to us. And this cast that you would die for, Ted Danson, Kirstie Alley, Rhea Perlman, George Wendt, John Ratzenberger, and Woody Harrelson, and Kelsey Grammer and Bebe Neuwirth. They make us laugh every day. They're so funny, they're so committed, and they're so much nicer than they have to be, considering what big stars they are. We are very, very blessed. This is Fief Sutton. This is Bill Steinkellner. Tim Berry, you know the rest. Rhea, George. I don't want to make it sound like it's all a bed of roses as we face tomorrow and... Oh, yeah. 30 seconds, I know.
You sound like you're going through labor.
Well, you know something? Like going through labor. Cheers is very hard work and it's a lot of pain, but it's good pain. Because at the end of it, you get something great. Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what you just heard them sing is true, and now it's time to say so long from all of us. Once again, we would like to sincerely thank and to congratulate those who are honored here tonight, and to those of you who weren't so fortunate, just remember, there's always radio. Good night. God bless you all.
Less than 24 hours away, the new Fox Monday night. It all begins with the season premiere of 21 Jump Street. Then, the world premiere of Alien Nation, the series. They've come to Earth to live among us, and America's melting pot is about to explode. Alien Nation, right after Jump Street on the new Fox Monday night.
What he's always